Hi, my name is Sharon and I am from Nigeria. Um, my first experience and how I got introduced to Korea was through my roommates back in school. They always like to watch Korean series, so one day I got to watch a Korean series with them heads, and I started liking Korea. I also decided to read about Korea, to also know more about Korean history. That way I actually got to start learning how to speak the language a little bit. I actually realized from there that you could actually learn the Korean language, basically Hangul itself, very easy on your own. Yes, I learned that and I was able to learn some of Hangul. I also I also got to like Korean tradition when it comes to the dressing. Korea's hanbok has a really interesting shape and design, and it's really effortless and flawless. You can actually wear it and feel that you're very comfortable, it's warm inside, and when you're walking, it feels like you're floating. Yeah, so that I got to like. I also got to learn about some Korean foods like kimchi and kimbap, which is my favorite. I think that Korean food is very healthy, and whoever wants to live a very healthy life can actually live on Korean diet and just be fine. Especially if you're trying to watch your weight, trying to protect yourself from certain things. I think Korean food, especially kimchi and those made of seafoods, are very healthy for everyone who is really focused on living healthy, like me. Um, what I would love to say or do in my YouTube channel is I would love to really talk about the rapid economic and democracy growth of Korea. South Korea used to be a developing country at some point, and now it has become a role model for other countries in the world, especially those that are still upcoming in Africa and other places of the world. I think it's something that, South Korea is like a role model to these countries, and I think South Korea's story should always be out there for these countries to actually take up responsibility, find inspiration, motivation to actually develop their own countries as well. South Koreans are very passionate. I will also talk about the passionate, resilient, patriotic nature of Koreans. I think they're very passionate and patriotic citizens. They could stand in for their country. Anytime you hear a Korean say, "Uri 대한민국," it comes with this strength, like "Uri 대한민국." Like this uh, pride in it, and I really admire that. I love to talk about Korea's patriotic citizens who have worked so hard to bring Korea to where it is. I also would love to interview people who have been in the forefront, Korean heroes who have been in the forefront of actually making Korea the way it is. Korean people, not just people, of course, brands, Korean companies like Samsung and many more. I would love to visit Samsung headquarters. I would love to visit Hyundai. I would love to be Daewoo. I would love to be LG. So many of these companies that have actually made Korea to be what it is have really stood behind Korea's economy. I would love to also visit Korea.net because I think they're doing such a great job in actually pushing out Korea's culture. They are really inspiring. Like they should actually be one of the models for the world to look out for when it comes to promoting the culture of a country. I would love to visit traditional places. I will talk about traditional places that represent Korea in the past during the Joseon dynasty and other dynasties. I would love to visit museums where you could actually go read the history of Korea. I would love to actually go to Korean traditional events like Solol. I would love to actually go to a Korean wedding and see how the bride gets to wear her hanbok and all of those. Yes, I would love to also visit professional chef, talk about how Korean food are being made, professional chef, um, hanbok designer, all those people that actually that are actually key in talking about Korean culture. I would love to actually interview them, talk about them, and promote those kind of content on my social media. Due to my inability to have really good production tools, but still I have been able to write a lot of content of about Korea's culture. I have been able to visit a lot of events in the Korean Culture Center here in Nigeria. I've also been able to really draw people's attention to Korea, which is different, perfectly different from China. So a lot of people here in Nigeria kind of think that Korea, China, Japan, like are just all together, kind of. So it's really been fun trying to separate between Korea, China, and Japan, and every other Asian country, ensure the specialties of Korea. I've also been able to go to the Asian Film Festival where, there were different Asian movies, and of course, Korea's movies stood out due to you could see the quality of movie, the quality of the story, quality of editing. It was just all quality in it, which was very good. It was amazing. It was beautiful. Um, of course, Korea is really coming up so fast. Like you could see Hollywood and Korea somewhere together. Like yeah, so it's really amazing. I've also actually had the opportunity to be an honor reporter, which has been an amazing journey for me. Through my honor reporting opportunity, I've been able to anchor um, Korean events here in Nigeria, and have actually inspired so many more people whom have actually joined Korean honor reporting. Uh, Family, and much more. I really do hope to be able to take my Korean dreams way forward. I would love to actually talk more about these developments of Korea. These are where my interest is, particularly because I really see Korea as a role model, and as a role model, I think it should have every right to be portrayed to the world, and everybody should actually find so many things about Korea to be to be inspired of. I did a video one time of the five amazing architectural structures I really find amazing in Seoul. It was really exciting to know how buildings are built in Korea. Korea has really interesting landscapes, really interesting, beautiful structures, seas, and places. And the cherry blooms, the way we see it in picture, they're really so exciting. And I really hope to do content about those things. Thank you very much.